Right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, champions in the house. Good evening. If you can hear me, please go to the chat box and type 1. If you can hear me, go to the chat box and type 1. All right. Okay. So we are 12 minutes behind schedule, so we need to start immediately. And the Zoom link is already maxed out. So we need to go and call our team members that are not invited to join the YouTube. All right. So as we are doing that, I want to welcome each and every one of you this evening. My name is Agu Kenechku Daniel, and I'm one of the Kingsmen of Century 21 Freedom Group International. And I want to welcome each and every one of you. So we're going to start with our first cardinal culture, which is to hand over our business to God. So I want 2 persons, a Muslim and a Christian, to lead us in the opening prayer. I can see some hands are going up already. So let me unmute the first person. I think I saw the first hand here is Mr. IK Kelvin. All right, let me unmute Mr. Kelvin to lead us in the opening prayer to start. Please call your team members. The YouTube link has been posted, and I equally want a Muslim. So let me unmute Mr. IK. So you have the floor. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, my leader. Can I be heard?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay. Father, we thank you for today. We thank you for your protection. We thank you for your love, for making us to go and come back. We say, may your name be highly exalted in the name of Jesus. Amen. Father, we commit this meeting that we are going to do into your holy hands. We pray, oh God, that you will direct us. Use our leader that you are going to use this night so that he will teach us in the way that we will understand. At last, only your name shall be glorified in the name of Jesus. Amen. Thank you so much, my leader, for giving me this opportunity.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sam. Really appreciate it, Mr. Kelvin. All right, so we are going to equally unmute a Muslim. I want a Muslim that is equally led by the Spirit to lead us in the Muslim opening prayer. Do we have any Muslim brother or sister in the house? All right, I can see Oladeji Ismail. All right, so Deji, you have the floor. Mr. Oladeji, are you in the house? Just click on the unmute button. You have been unmuted. Oladeji, can you hear me? If you can hear me, please unmute yourself. Yeah, the unmute button is in front of your screen. Just click it so that
okay.
you can lead us in the
Thank
opening
you.
prayer. Okay, yes, we can hear you. Yes, go
There's
ahead.
no before. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. I really appreciate this. And I give thanks to our champions in the house, our leaders, all the top leaders in the house. I really appreciate. So let us pray. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina as-siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladina an'amta alayhim ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Amin. We give thanks to Almighty Allah for giving us the opportunity of life and to be alive this evening and be part of this evening active partner meeting. We will seek for his guidance, his wisdom, his knowledge on our leaders and the leaders that we use today to impart us so that all the teachings we have this evening will be an impactful one and to be of great benefit to each and every one of us. And we also seek for his blessing, his mercies on our business, so that all in all, we be celebrated and give glory to him at the end of the day. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to pray. Allahumma ameen. Thank you.
Amen. Amen. All right, thank you very much, Mr. Oladeji. Really appreciate you for that awesome opening prayer. So I want somebody to volunteer also to lead us in the vision. And I want another person to volunteer to lead us in the mission. Very quickly. Let's do that very quickly. Mission, vision, and mission. I'm going to share my screen to display it so that we can proceed. I want one person take us the vision, another person take us the mission. Do we need to display it? I think we should know it. But let me unmute Obodo Lillian. Let me hear from a woman this evening.
Okay,
Yes,
good evening.
Vision.
Okay, good evening. I'm Obodo
Yes,
Lillian.
go ahead.
Okay.
Yes.
The vision says to raise financially free people who in turn raise other financially free people that will collectively use their resources to affect the world positively. Hope I'm audible.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, let me unmute Good luck, Jonathan. Wow. Yeah, let me unmute Good luck, Jonathan, to lead us in the mission. So, Mr. Jonathan, you have the floor.
Okay, good evening, my leader. Thank you for the opportunity to recite our mission. The mission of C1FG is to raise 500,000 multi-millionaires in collected economy and usher in the next generation world changers. Thank you, sir.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's a good one. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want to appreciate each and every one of you that have, shared with us the vision and mission for the opening prayer. So we are going straight into the business of tonight. All right, and once again, I want to congratulate and welcome everyone. I want to recognize all the leaders in the house. Okay, I want to recognize all the leaders in the house. I want to especially appreciate our top mentor. I call him the lion himself, the unstoppable force, our own mastermind, for giving me the privilege to be able to anchor this meeting this evening. No other person than consultant ESOMCHI Anthony. All right. I would want to appreciate you, sir. Then I want to equally appreciate all the ECL, all the emerging cell leaders. I want to appreciate my own boss, Mr. Arnold Michael. I want to appreciate all the emerging cell leaders in the house. I want to appreciate all the pillars. All right. I want to appreciate all the millionaire mentors, all the Kingsmen. You are highly welcome. And the active partners in the house. I want to equally welcome all the newly onboarded active partners. I want to recognize you, want to appreciate you for your doggedness and for making sure that you get into this platform, because this is where the journey to freedom has officially started for you. Okay, so I want you to be excited within you, because what's about to happen in your business is something that now that you have become an active partner, you must make sure that you do all those matching orders that you were given in the onboarding section, the matching orders, and put your eyes, raise your eyes to the next position so that you can grow in the ranks. Very, very important for you. All right. Now, who is an active partner? Who is an active partner? All right. An active partner is that person that have caught this vision and understand the mission, and is that person that wants to take his or her business serious to the next level. An active partner is not someone that is wants to be making excuses. This is a person that wants to become financially free also. The person is not a spectator. An active partner is not a spectator. The word active means that you are fully involved, right, in running the activities to make sure that the results comes to you and your team members, right? An active partner is that person that wants to be mentored. An active partner is that person that is even going close to his or her leader, right? You are looking at somebody that you are working with, maybe your kingsman or your ECL that is in your, that's close to you. This is, you are that person that have that zeal, that hunger for mentorship and training, right? You are that person that wants to apply some of the things that your leader is guiding you on. If you are the kind of person, that active partner is that person that is not even shy, that is not even running away from learning the skills. When it's time for you to start making invitation calls, this is that person that wants to come close and know how he can even start making invitation calls. An active partner is that person that is not even making excuses to join cell meeting. An active partner is that person that is even in the cell meeting and even making sure that one or two things, contributions are coming from him or her in the cell meetings. An active partner is that person that is punctual in the cell meetings. An active partner is that person that is even going through the structure, following the system, and making sure that he or she develops himself in the skills. Right? Now, this is who an active partner is. An active partner is that person that has made up his or her mind. He has made a decision that financial freedom is a must. So he or she is willing to do what it takes to achieve this freedom that this great organization, in fact, as we are moving together towards this vision, if you're an active partner already on board, just make sure that you keep on growing through the ranks. Our leader usually tell us something that you should make sure that you position yourself, you pursue position, very important for you, all right? So tonight we are going to be helping us to know what we need to do, all right? And then how you can, because of course, before you came into this platform, this is another level of mentorship. And what we are going to do tonight is to make sure that you put yourself on the right track, okay? So that you can even become a kingsman in a very short period of time. What are the things that you need to know? I'm just going to share 10 things with us tonight, all right? I'm going to share 10 things, 10 costly mistakes you must avoid as an active partner. 10 costly mistakes you must avoid. And once we finish sharing these 10 costly mistakes, I'm going to look at one or two reports, all right? And I believe our daddy in the house will share with us one or two things, but I want you to pay close attention, right? If your team members are not in the meeting, please go and call them. The YouTube links are available. Go and call them. I want to share 10 costly mistakes that you need to avoid as an active partner. All right, like I said before I started the meeting, my name is Agu Kenechku Daniel. All right, I saw this opportunity a few years ago as a corper. And then before I saw this opportunity, I'm from that kind of background where we're taught to struggle. Father is a civil servant, my mother is a primary school teacher. We're not poor, right? But we're not living in abundance. So there are a lot of things that we wanted to achieve that we could not achieve. Parents did their best to make sure that we went to a good school, and I was able to graduate from the university. And as the first son, I knew that there was a lot of responsibilities on me, so I had to do my best to make sure I did not have any carryover. And by the special grace of God, I was able to come out after 5 years of struggle in university. I studied maritime management because of, when you hear maritime management, it has to do with shipping and logistics. And I was targeting to even get maybe a job in Nimasa, Papa, or maybe one of these LNG oil company or shipping company, or even travel abroad to practice. But after graduating for 5 years, my parents had to borrow money to make sure that I graduated because both of them didn't go to school. So they believe so much in education, and they believe that the reason why they are struggling in life is because they didn't go to school. So the only solution to make sure that their children, especially the first son, did not have that kind of experience, make sure that they do whatever, every single penny they were getting from their salary, even they had to even borrow to make sure that I finished. So I understood what was on ground. I knew that I cannot disappoint these people, right, that have labored so much. So when I graduated, I went for my NYSC in Kano, and I rushed back to Lagos State with high expectations. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen, for a year and 6 months, I could not get a job. It dawned on me, now became clear to me that I was on my own. That is when I started doing everything possible. I started doing I started learning different skills doing different petty businesses. In fact, I was able to raise 150,000 naira that I wanted to use to buy BP checker from China. So I was already planning to send money to China to buy those BP checkers. This BP checker for elderly people to check their BP. So I already had 150,000 naira from different hustles I was doing. But when I was creating my website for me to display those BP checkers on Facebook, so when the thing enters Nigeria, I'll go and pick it up and start selling. A friend of mine, sent me a message. I was actually just, in fact, I didn't know what to do. I was just seeing myself. I was just laying my hands on everything possible. When a friend of mine introduced me to this particular organization, this project, I did not understand it at first. But when I saw this project, when I plugged to this particular organization, this vision, I did not know that God has remembered my family that day. And I did not even know that my generation has been remembered, because I want to let you understand something, that anybody that is part of this vision, you are not part of this vision because you are very intelligent. There are many smart people out there. There are many hardworking people out there. Go around, look outside your streets. You see a lot of them wandering about. All right. I want you to understand that you have been chosen, you have been selected. It's not because of your connections that you got this. We are over 250 million people in Nigeria. What is the chance that what is the chance that in a time like this, you are part of one of the biggest revolutions in the whole of Africa? Can you imagine that? What is the chances? If you were paying money to be selected, you will not be selected, right? But by divine orchestration, each and every one of us have been selected to be part of this great vision. I don't want you to take it for granted. I want you to understand what has happened for you. I want you to be excited. I want you to carry yourself with full confidence, knowing that God has remembered you, right? And you are the one representing your family. So that's how I saw it. That's how I understood it, right? And I had to start taking the vision very seriously when I plugged in. And I started learning some of the skills, started developing myself, putting in some of the things that we have learned. And I want to just share with you some of the things that you must avoid for you to grow and succeed in this business. There are actually 10 in number. I wish I could share my screen, but let me just display it. And I want you to pay close attention as I share my screen to share just 10 mistakes to avoid. I bring out your writing materials. If you are ready, please go to the chat box and type "I am ready." If you are ready, go to the chat box and type "I am ready." But I think that when we share some of these things that you need to avoid, some of the mistakes you don't need to make, then you can know what you need to do, all right, so that you can even shorten your own learning curve, and you can equally, in fact, achieve success, in a very short period of time with less effort. And in fact, you see yourself at the top. Now, if you are ready, go to the chat box and type "I am ready." I just want to share with you 10 mistakes you should avoid. Anytime you see yourself moving towards this path, just know that you're already on the wrong path. Anytime you see yourself behaving like this, just know that, hi, I'm making a big mistake. All right. Let me just see if I can share my screen very quickly. I might not be able to display 10 of them at once, but I want you to pay close attention. All right, can you see my screen? All right, can you see my screen? All right, now let's go. Let's proceed. Number one mistake you should avoid as an active partner. This is the first step you have taken now, right? I just want to speak to you. I don't know who I'm speaking to this evening, but if you pay close attention, I want to promise you that you're going to get something valuable, all right? One of these things, You know, one thing about mentorship, I followed some of our mentors very carefully. And guess what? Do you prefer to learn from your own mistake, or do you prefer to learn from the mistake of another person? Let me see your answers on the chat box. Do you prefer to learn from your own mistake, or do you prefer to learn from the mistakes of someone else? Let me see your answer on the chat box. If you prefer to learn from your own mistake, type 1. If you prefer to learn from the mistakes of someone else, type 2. If you prefer to learn from your own mistake, type 1. If you prefer to learn from the mistakes of someone else, type 2. Prefer to learn from the mistakes of someone else. All right. So let me just tell you, as you are in this business now as an active partner, that your mentor, that person that is working with you, that your mentor is that person that, in fact, has you in his heart, that has you in her heart, that wants you to succeed. That person that, in fact, wants to see you at the top. That person that is willing to even make some sacrifices. That person that is willing to share that knowledge. That your mentor that's working with you in your office or your location. That person that has gone down one step ahead of you. All right. You need to pay close attention to that person. And guess what? I just want to share with you some things that, in case that person, if your mentor tells you, if you reach this particular junction, jump. When you reach there, just jump. Don't ask why, because some people, when they go to that particular junction, their mentor told them, you might see some green grasses, so but that thing you are seeing there is not green grass. Just jump. So when you get there, all you need to do is jump. Because that person that is telling that thing, in fact, some people enter that kind of hole, did not come out though. Did not come out. Some people even came out, and by the grace of God that they came out. So when you reach there, you don't need to enter that hole. All right. It's only someone that is not understanding, that is not following mentorship, that will still go and enter that hole. Number one mistake you need to avoid. Number one mistake you need to avoid when you are building your business, all right, is avoid lack of duplication. Lack of duplication. Lack of duplication. In fact, if you are not duplicating your business, it's a big mistake you are making. Let me tell you what I mean by lack of duplication. When you sign up somebody into your business, now everybody that has entered this meeting this night as an active partner, you have signed up at least one person. That is what got you into this place. There's no way you'll be in this meeting if you don't have at least one person that you have personally sponsored into the business, and you have even gone through onboarding. All right. So once you sign up that one person, once you have some people have done 3, some people have done 4, some people have done 5, but at least one. That thing you did to sign up that person, make sure you call that person. If it's home launch, you used to sign up the person. If it's contact recommendation, if it's IPI is even going, is one of the very duplicable systems that you can use. Don't leave everything to your leader. You personally be involved. That's what makes you an active partner. Call that person one side, or call that person, invite that person for a brief meeting. All right. Tell that person, look at what I did, though. Look at what I did. Do you have a small space you can use to organize at least some people in your house? The person will say yes. You say, okay. Do you have TV? The person will say, I don't have. You say, don't worry, whether you have TV or not. If the person has, no problem. The person does not have, no problem. Tell the person, I just bought some garden eggs and some granules. Look at how I invited these people. Look at what you are going to do. Tell the person what you did, so the person can do what you did, so that you can duplicate. Now, let me ask you a question. Once you sign up one person to this business, have you duplicated? If the answer is yes, type 1. If the answer is no, type no. Like, for example, now, this is me. I sign up one person. Just one person sign up under me. Have I duplicated? Yes or no? If the answer is yes, type 1. The answer is no, type 2. Have I duplicated? Have I duplicated? If the answer is yes, type 1. If I've duplicated by signing one person, just one person that is following me, just one, type yes that I've duplicated. If the answer is no, type 2. All right. There are so many mixed reactions, and that is what we are trying to make sure that we cure this night. All right. If you typed 1, that the answer is 1, please pay attention. Pay attention. All right. When you sign up one person into the business, you have not duplicated. You have not duplicated. Until the person you sign up one person, that is when you can say you have duplicated something. Until what you have built something, you've not duplicated that leg. Until your Kingsman produces a Kingsman, you've not duplicated that leg. Until your AP produces an AP, you've not duplicated that leg. So don't just sign one person and go and sleep. Make sure that you help your person get results. Lack of duplication. We are talking about mistakes you need to avoid. Number 1 is lack of duplication. So when you lack duplication, do you know what will happen in your team? In fact, when you start bringing things that your people cannot easily duplicate, it's going to make them, in fact, you're going to have a high, you might start experiencing something like high rate of attrition. People might start even dropping out in the team, because they are not even getting results, or you're not even duplicating. You might even experience like slow growth. The growth is not even going to be as fast as you want it. All these things are caused by lack of duplication, right? So that is number 1 thing you need to avoid. So what you need to do is follow this structure and follow this system if you want to duplicate faster. All right. So if you are wondering what do you need to do to duplicate fast, you just need to follow the structure. The structure is already there for you to work with, right? But make sure that you duplicate. Don't just sign up one person and say to the person, hey, thank God, I've done. No, help the person until what you have, the person you have signed up signs up one person and it continues. It doesn't stop there. I'm just saying for you to say, okay, something has started happening on that leg. I'm just saying that you should not just sign up one person and leave the person. Help the person get results also, right? And let it continue. So when you don't use the system, you cannot easily duplicate what you did because you don't even know what you did. But when you use the system, you can do it. Now, because of time, let's quickly run. Now, number 2 mistake you need to avoid is when your people you are not applying skill number 6 correctly. Please, if you know what skill number 6 is in our profession, for those of us that are joining for the first time, I want you to make sure that you are going through your SMO checklist. We have 7 skills in our business, in our profession. Remember that amateurs don't get paid, professionals do. So you need to make sure that you are coming up in the skills. All right. Skill number 6 is what? Please, we need to be interacting so that we can flow and we can be learning. All right. Skill number 6 is what? Getting any distributor started right. Very, very good. All right. Now, when you are deficient, when you don't have skill number 6 very well, it's going to equally affect you. All these things I'm saying is together. So as an active partner, as you are learning inviting, as you are learning prospecting, as you are learning how to make calls, I would just suggest to you that you go and learn. If you can go and look for this particular, ask your leader. I think you can make it available. Just go and ask for Duplication Nation by Dr. Victor Balson. Just request that video so that you can know how to get people started. Because I've discovered a lot of people, it's even you that will sign up the person. You are still the one that will still make the person to quit because of how you would start the person. You are not even getting the person started right. Remember that a new distributor is someone that has a kind of mindset towards this business. So product issues, you need to understand. Some of them will come in, they are looking at the product, they are looking at the packages. You need to show them the picture. There's a way you explain to them. You need to even stay close to your leader, your mentor, so that you can watch how some of these people, how they are getting people started right, so that you can equally duplicate it. When you are not starting your people right, they can even quit early. Some people are experiencing high attrition, all right? And I was experiencing this, and I started wondering what is even causing this high attrition. And I found out that if you can get people started right, it's a All right, can you all hear me? Sorry, network threw me out. All right, but let me just connect the laptop. But can you all hear me? All right, so you can use some recognitions. Little recognitions can work. All right, when I mean little, some recognitions, not that type, that not just recognitions. All right, you appreciate what they do, how they are, even joining cell meeting, how they are going through their SMO. Can just tell them some nice things about their progress, genuine compliments. All right, those things can help you to even make the person to even still come around until the person gets results in your business. All right, now another thing you can use to make sure that you duplicate and that you are getting people started right, is that cell meeting is one of the very powerful duplication strategy that you can apply. And you need to make it a personal responsibility for yourself. Don't wait for your leader to be the ones to make the calls. All right. Cell meetings. From cell meetings, you can build a very massive team when they are duplicating and they are doing what you are doing. So you need to make sure that they have Zoom on their phones. Right. Some of these things, some of us are not even aware. All right. Make sure that your people have Zoom. Find out if they've downloaded it. Call them, chat them on WhatsApp. All right. Call. Don't leave everything. You are the one that signed the person up. That 20,000, you ate it. So you need to make sure that you do what it takes for that person to be onboarded correctly. All right. So skill number 6, get them started right, and make sure that cannot log in again because that's been thrown out. But let me just use my phone. All right, so that is the second thing. When you're not starting them right, you're not starting them correctly, it's going to be a major hindrance for you. But I believe that when you know these things, you can even make a change. All right, so don't wait, don't start learning the skills, prospecting, inviting, presenting. You say you want to learn it one after the other. You can learn the 7 skills in 7 days. All right, just go to skill number 6. Go and look at what they are saying there. Even if it's one thing you know there, it will help you, it will go a long way. Go and watch Duplication Nation. All right, you must not be a master in it here. Just even if it's one information you get there that you start applying in your business, it will help you. Go and study. The second thing I'm saying, the second mistake you need to avoid. Remember, the first mistake is make sure that you are duplicating. And how do you duplicate? Work with your people, show them the structure, show them the system, involve them in cell meetings, involve them in millionaire school trainings. All right, from there they will start duplicating and they will start doing what you are doing. Then make sure you apply skill number 6. When you sign up people into your business, go and look at it and know what is there. All right. Then number 3 mistake you need to avoid is avoid that habit, because it's a habit of inconsistent prospecting. Inconsistent prospecting, you need to avoid it. Right, it's something that it might cost you. You might not understand what I'm explaining now, but you need to just know what and try making sure that you avoid it. Inconsistent prospecting. So anything that will make you to be lacking fresh contacts, you need to avoid it. All right, consciously avoid it, because in fact what you will still see is that if you are not even having new contacts on your phone that you are adding to your list of new people, maybe you've written 50 contacts, it's okay. You can even write another 50 contacts, or you've done home launch before, you can even plan to do another home launch soon. Okay, so that you can equally have new people coming into your business. So when you are just satisfied with that one person that you signed up into the business, how do you want to become a kingsman? Or how do you want to even leave this position? You need to be satisfied with this position. You don't need to be satisfied here. You are satisfied in this business. In fact, that the first thing that you must make up your mind to do is must be satisfied with your current situation. All right. Then how do you do it? If you are only dependent on that one person you have signed up, or those 2 people, or those 3 persons, What if one of them decides not to even show up? Or let's say the person has issues because some things happen. Maybe let's say the person traveled for 3 months and the person told you, I'm not coming back for 3 months. Will you start waiting for the person to come back after 3 months? Or let's say the person's phone spoiled. What will you do? The person cannot join cell meeting for like 2 or 3 days. Or the person person has some health issues that he needs to attend to urgently. So what will you do? You will start waiting for the person to come back. So what do you need to do? You need to keep increasing your numbers of people that you are getting into your phone, right? There are many ways today now that you can do it. There are many ways you can get fresh contacts. So you need to make sure that you avoid inconsistent prospecting. Inconsistent. So you can do today, tomorrow you will not even do, right? Find a system that works for you and be consistent in it and get new contacts into your business daily, right? Even if it's 1 or 2 daily, something, but make sure you are consistent, because when you are not consistently prospecting, you will experience what we call, there's something like that you need in your business that can even help your business to grow and you'll not be able to experience it. It's called momentum. But when I'm talking about your business, your own business, from your DTC down, your business, all right, you might experience weak momentum in your own thing, all right, in your business. Weak momentum. It's not even going to be coming as the way you want it. You might even make money today, you might not even make money tomorrow because you are not consistently prospecting. I'm just trying to share some things with you. Now, you might even experience flatline growth. What do I mean by this? You will just be seeing that even if you are making 50,000, is that 50,000 you'll be making in fact, every time as if you are earning salary. So when you want to increase your level from step to step, you want to move from active partner to Kingsman, you need to just start making sure that you're prospecting to be increasing and make sure you work with the maximum account. It's very important. There's something to do for you. You can just ask around those that have maximum account, just ask them what is, after you're enjoying this at one account you have, how is this fitting you? They will tell you how the thing is. Because when you are prospecting consistently, then you'll be seeing how, as you are even getting those new people into your business, you'll be seeing how things going to be going. It's going to be going very nice. Right? Then number 4 thing that you must avoid is when you're not working with the system and structure. I'm just trying to be fast. When you're not working with the system and structure, it's a very big mistake. You need to make sure you follow our system and structure. Don't go and do the one you like. Right? Just follow the system and structure. So now that you have gotten into the Active Partners platform, look at the structure. If you can draw the Kingsman structure, if you know how it is, you should know how it is. You should have a picture of what you are trying to achieve. If I ask many of you here to draw what you are trying to achieve now, you don't even know what you are trying to achieve. You will start doing different things. But if you can have a picture of where you are going to, it will be a little bit easier for you to intentionally go there. So you need to understand what the structure looks like. If you don't know it, sit close to somebody that can show you. Please, can you sketch out this thing for me? Let me know what I'm supposed to do. All right? Understand the system of invitation, understand the system of inviting a home lunch, understand the IPI system. If you are not following the system and structure, it's a big mistake, because when you are not following system and structure, everybody in your team is going to be doing what they like. You are going to experience confusion in the team. People are going to be confused because this person is doing this one, this person is doing this one. Nobody even know what they're even doing. So people will be experiencing, somebody is putting effort, the person is experiencing wasted effort. If you are experiencing that as if you are wasting your effort, make sure that you come back and work with the system and structure. There are many people that, in fact, before this structure was set up, if I usually tell people that if you are start plugging into this business now, I don't know if you are serious, if you are really serious, you're not supposed to waste too much time, because the structure is already there. It's like the road that they are trying to pave. They have tied it now. It's now like eight lanes. So you just need to move to your destination without any excuses. If you are serious, know what you are doing. The structure, just for work with it. Then the system is already there also. All these things are there available for you. All right, there's no confusion. You are not asking, you're not making mistakes. You are working with the guidelines. You will not miss any breakthrough. You are doing what you are supposed to do when you are supposed to do it, how you are supposed to do it. That is one benefit of working with system and structure. That's number 4. Then number 5 is when you lack leadership development. It's a big mistake you need to avoid. leadership development. What do I mean by this? Now, you need to start making sure that you take some little responsibilities in your team. All right. When you're not developing yourself first as a leader, and you're not developing other people in your team to become leaders, in fact, you will start seeing that it's as if you are not even enjoying the business. All right. It will look like as if the business is not working, but it's actually working. It's working. It's just that you need to develop some, some qualities that will help you to even enjoy the business more. So what are the things you need to develop? These are the leadership qualities I'm talking about. What are those leadership qualities? These are some of the first thing that you must first have when you are talking about leadership qualities, that you start taking some responsibilities. What are some of the things you can take, responsibilities you can take? You can even just making calls is one of the just start from there first. Don't just leave all your list, all your contacts for your leader. Come close. These things are learnable. When you learn the skills, you start seeing yourself. When they are doing um, training for presentation, some of these things you can come around and say, okay, I think I want to take some responsibility. Let me even do introduction for you. Let me even do dream building for you, sir or ma. This is when you are stepping out. You are taking, they are not giving you, you are the one going to take the responsibility by yourself. You are coming out, let me assist you with this. Let me do this IPO for you so you can do starter guide. You are coming out on your own, you want to learn. If you do it, you will grow fast. If you go and continue to hide, no problem. The more you hide, the more the thing you're supposed to learn, the mistakes you're supposed to make on time, that you will overcome on time. When you hide, after 6 months, you will now come out. Someone that has even started learning it, has even started moving. So this is what we need to start doing. So leadership development is very important. You need to come out, start taking responsibility, so that in the cell meetings, if they say how many people want to share, don't keep quiet. Raise up your hand and share. Who want to lead us in opening prayer? Raise up your hand and do opening prayer. Who want to do this? We have this thing we want to do. Say, I'm going to do it. This is how you start separating yourself from the crowd. When you start doing some of these things, in fact, you might not even be the kind of person that like that kind of lifestyle. You might even be the quiet type. Yes, that's how I was even I was doing the business before. But I discovered that somebody that is even coming out to take some responsibilities will move faster. If you are there waiting for them to come and give you, they will not, but sometimes they might not come and give you some things. You need to go out and take it yourself. All right. If you are going out to make sure that you are doing some things yourself, you will grow fast. Don't make that mistake of going back to wait. They did not call me now, so I will be looking. People that are hungry are plenty. Oh. People that are hungry are plenty. You need to find a way to stand out. Find a way to stand out, and the best way to stand out is to come out and take responsibilities. All right. Don't wait for them to be giving you. That is number 5 mistake you need to avoid. Are you seeing it now? The number 6 mistake you need to avoid if you want to succeed is you. In fact, motivation is very good though. Motivation is very good. But if you're only waiting for the time that you feel motivated, research has they've discovered something. Scientists did the research and they discovered that the number of time that human beings used to feel motivated is only about 10 to 20%. 10 to 20% of the time, that's when you feel like, there are some days you just feel like, I just feel like that day. If you check it, if it's 10%, that means in 365 days, you only feel like 35 times, 35 days out of 365 to do something. That's what it means. The day you feel like coming to the office, that's the day you come. The day you feel like doing this, that's the day you will do. If you're always working with the day you feel like, big mistake, oh. Because if it's 10% of 365 days, you are going to feel like only 35 days out of 10, that's 10% of the year, only 35 days. That means you feel like in only, let's say, 1 month, the remaining, what will happen to the remaining days? You will not feel like. That means you have already categorized yourself among people that want to fail. It's a big mistake. What do you need to do? Don't rely on motivation. All right? Don't rely on motivation. Everybody needs motivation. Sometimes you need sometimes when you just need some motivation. But if you are waiting on only that motivation, the excitement is short term. Short, sometimes only 48 hours it will last, sometimes 48 hours. And once that excitement is gone, you don't feel like again. Are we following? So you need to rely on improving yourself on the skills. Because when you learn the skills, you will always feel like doing it because you know how to do it. Are we following? Then you will not experience that long-term frustration, because what causes frustration sometimes is that when you are motivated, you do. So you're expecting that excitement you have is what is going to bring the results, but you seem to take some action, you seem to do some things. So when you don't feel like you don't take action, so on the long run, you are happy, you are excited, but the results not coming. You wonder why the results not coming. It's because you're not taking action, and you're wondering, I'm happy, but why am I not? It's because of you are relying only on motivation. You need to develop the skills so that it can be balanced. So when you're motivated, you go out and apply the skills. Are we following? So as I round up now, we are in number what? We are in number what? We are number what? Please let me know. Number what? I think it's 6. Yes. Number 6. Number 7 mistake you need to avoid is when you're not using tools. You're not using some tools. You're not upgrading your tools. What do you mean by tools? Let me explain what tools are. Any farmer that you see that is going to the farm without his tools is just, I don't know how he wants to do his work. There are some tools you need to have, or you need to upgrade for you to have a smooth ride. One of the tools we have used in our business, a lot I'm doing now, our Zoom is a tool, for example. Your phone is a tool. Your laptop is a tool. Your dressing is a tool. Your dressing. Your what? There are many tools. Your questionnaires are tools. All right. There are many tools you use. All right. Okay. There are many tools you need to make sure that you have. So, for example, some people, their major challenge as I'm speaking to them now, as I'm speaking to you now, is their phone. Why not set a goal? That phone that is always hanging, that anytime that mastermind want to drop one powerful secret, the thing will throw you out of the meeting. That phone that has 1 gig RAM, that phone that the battery is always offing, that phone that anytime you're making call, before the prospect want to confirm reservation, the phone will off. Why not intentionally put a plan to change that phone? Why not tell yourself, I need to get something better? You put it in your mind and you start working towards it. You will see yourself, you will achieve it. Like I said, until you are dissatisfied with it, to not change. Your laptop, if you don't have a laptop, it's another thing you need to work on. I'm not saying you should some of these things your business can afford it for you, your business can give it to you, but your tools can be a limiting factor. There was a home launch I went for someone 2 weeks ago. All right. The person, if not that the person has laptop, my laptop started misbehaving, but the person brought out his laptop immediately, and we're able to use his laptop in his house to put the slide, and we're able to do the presentation. Imagine the person does not have laptop. So there are some things, some people will come to your house for dinner or for visitation. If you have laptop, you can bring out your laptop and just play Dr. Victor's video for them if you have it. These are some things that give you some advantage that you can leverage on. I'm just telling you some mistakes, so I know we're talking about mistakes, so that you will not be looking and be looking and be looking and be thinking that a miracle will happen one day. All right. So if you work on some of these things, it will help you to go a long way. You play video for them, you call your leader, they will close down, you get 2 sign-ups or 3 sign-ups that day. Before you know it, you're in Kingsman position. Some people start asking you that you are lucky, you are lucky. It's not necessarily that you're lucky, it's just that you are more prepared, or one way or the other, you understood the importance of having tools. All right. If you want to prospect somebody, don't just go and use mouth. Maybe a stranger, get some questionnaires. It will help you to give you more leverage to be able to prospect the person correctly. All right. Then when you have tools, you can equally duplicate very well. You can duplicate easily. Don't do everything, just anyhow. Change some things, all right, upgrade some things. It will help you. All right, that's number 7. Then number 8 is fear of rejection. When you let fear of rejection stop you. Fear of rejection is one of the, if you are here, you are letting fear of rejection to stop you. You say, you are making a big mistake. You are making a big mistake. Fear of rejection should not stop you from doing your activities. Because if you let fear of rejection stop you,
Once fear of rejection attacks you, it will make you will not be able to do activities. When you are not doing activity, you will not get results. When you're not getting results, the chances of you retaining your people and even retaining yourself, because you need to even retain your own self, is not there. So you need to understand that fear of rejection is just see those people as ignorant people. How will you be fear someone that is ignorant? I don't understand. Don't need to fear someone. Just see that that person is, if let the person be bigger than just that person is still ignorant in this field. That's what you should tell yourself. That person you want to invite, that big man, that pastor, that person that you think that will say, hey, how can you come and show me something like this? Just that person is just the person is ignorant. So you that even you have seen small lights, how are you going to be scared of someone that has not seen light that like you? So you need to understand that that person that you are scared of, that fear that you're having is because you don't know what you have. So make sure you can understand the value of the business and overcome fear of rejection. Number 19 mistake you need to avoid is what? When you focus on selling products and not the vision. When you focus on selling only products, the product, we have amazing products, they are very good products, but don't focus only on selling products. Even in your presentation, those things, make sure you talk about the products very well. Make sure you do that. I'm not saying you should not talk about the product, but if you can sell product, if you can sell vision very well, it will help you. So because of that, I'm going to talk about 4 types of people we have in this business, and I want you to make sure that you be among the number 4 categories of people. Make sure you be among number 4. Then the number 1 category of people you will see in our business are people we call hawkers. Hawkers. When you see a hawker, let me tell you about these hawkers. There are people that, in fact, can trek. Hawkers, if you see their shoe, my God, hawkers can trek from, in fact, a very long. What are they doing? They are always carrying products. They are always looking for people that they will convince. They are always looking for people that they will even sell just product that they can even just get just small change on top. They are ready to even go far distance to do that. To do the business, they will not do. But hawkers let me tell you what about hawkers. They can only carry themselves. And once they stop doing the business will stop because they are dependent only on their effort and selling. Don't be a hawker. The second category of people is that is the first mindset, hawker's mindset. It's a mindset. Hawker's mindset is a mindset. The second mindset you need to avoid is you need to change, don't even have Okada mindset. Okada mindset is the kind of people that when you see Okada mindset people, highest they can carry themselves and 2 other people. Themselves and 2 other people. If they want to add 1 person, maybe 1 person will be on the tank in the front, they will now be 3. That is Okada mindset. Highest. This is mindset challenge. I'm telling you about mindset. Okada, highest 2 people. You need to leave that level too. Then you need to come up to the level of, there's another 3rd level which we call car or boss mindset. Car or boss mindset. You see car or boss mindset? Car or boss mindset is highest 6 people or 15 people. In fact, I used to pray every day that God should just make me to just keep increasing level in my mindset. Car or boss, highest they can have in their business is 15 people. Highest. Guess what? But the place you need to be targeting is jet mindset. Everybody go to the chat box and type jet mindset. Go to the chat box and type jet mindset. This is the mindset that you can see some of our leaders are operating on. Very powerful. If you can get to this level of mindset, it's very good for you. And this is where you see people that are actually selling the vision. They are selling the vision. They can carry 100 people at once. If you come to a presentation, they can speak to 500 persons. If you have hawkers mindset, hawkers, in fact, they prefer one-on-one. I'm not saying one-on-one is not good, but they like that one. They will be doing one-on-one. They will be doing one-on-one. But when you can upgrade yourself to jet mindset, your business can grow fast. Because jet mindset are people that can organize home launches, they can organize mega events, they are presenters, they can carry thousands of people at once. They are brought on the vision, they are sharing vision. They are not when they share the vision to 100 people, If 100 people plug into the vision, as they are signing up into the vision, they are seeing product on their hand. How the product enter their hand, they don't even know. They'll just see product, they'll just see themselves with products. Because the vision, they first bought the vision, so they will automatically buy the product. So when you are selling only products and you are not adding vision to it, any day you stop selling products, income will stop. But if you are sharing, if you are focusing on vision, if you are selling more vision than products, then you see yourself, even the product will be moving on its own. All right? That is the next mistake you need to avoid. Now, when you are not selling vision, you cannot build a team. You cannot really build a team, because how do you want to build a team when you are selling only products? The product, like I said, the products are very amazing though. I use them, all right? Very, very powerful. But you need to make sure that you can come to jet mindset. When you move like this, you can carry 100 people at once to the destination, all right, in a very short period of time. Then finally, number 10 mistake you need to avoid is, anytime you see yourself around negative people, you need to run far from them. Hanging out with negative people, hanging out with people that are not even excited about this vision, it can take you out, right? Make sure you come close to the right people. Make sure you are always hanging out with those that are visionary, those that have determination, those that are moving somewhere. Those are people that you need to stay close to. When we talk about cutting down liabilities, some human beings are part of them. Some relationships are part of the liabilities. And acquiring assets, some relationships are part of the assets. All right. When you want to make excuse, that person that will let you not to make that excuse is the person you need to be very close to, because when you don't make that excuse and you go and do that activity that you wanted to make excuse from doing, before you know it, you will get one powerful sign up that even someone that will even come into your business and do one mega account. If you made that excuse, how will you get that sign up? But that person that pushed you to go and do that activity is the person that you need to stay close. You see, that person is an asset. But that person that will tell you, let us relax, is the person that when you relax, you know that person that you're supposed to have signed up, you will not even make that call, you will not even do that invitation. The person will pass you by. And in fact, before you know it, from relaxing, you will even start spending money, or you will see yourself in one place that you even spend more than you expected. Even the small change you have, you even spend it because you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. All right. So make sure that you constantly be around the right people, the right associations, all right? And if you can apply these 10 things, if you can make sure you avoid these 10 mistakes, the sky is your starting point, all right? You have a very high chance of success and moving to the top. So I believe you got value. If you got value, please go to the chat box and type value. I'm sorry we took extra time. I'm just trying to see if I can make sure that one or two persons here are on the right path. And if you got value, please go to the chat box and type value. So I don't know if you can look at some reports tonight. Let me see if you can look at some reports. I don't know if it's possible. Let me just take one. Let me just look at one report. So I'll use that report to explain to the new active partners what they need to do in their reports. Another thing you need to do is make sure this one is a bonus, make sure that you stay accountable. You stay accountable. So when you look at the report sheets, I'm looking at the report of Florence Chibuzo. Looking at the report of Florence, right? Florence joined active partners. So what you're going to do is you can copy somebody's own, all right? You can copy the format for the new people that are coming on board newly. Copy one of the formats. Make sure you do editing. Don't be like that used to send somebody's report. Edit it, then make sure that you are reporting correctly. So you are going to write today's date on top. That is the first thing you're going to do. That date, you are expected to send your report minimum of 4 to 5 times in 7 days every week. You are expected to send your report at least 4 to 5 times. Reporting what you did. These are some of the things that that will take you to that next level. Then the day you join active partner, you write it. Write your full name, write your phone number, write your reservation code, number of account. Florence has one account. Florence. Okay. Then write your SMO number. I believe every active partner here should have gotten SMO. If you don't know what SMO is, type 1. If you don't know, if you've never heard about SMO before, type 1. Let me see you on the chat box. Type 1. You don't know what SMO is. If you don't know what SMO is, you don't know, you've not heard it before, you've not even seen it before, type 1. So, okay, everybody knows what SMO is. Okay, thank God. All right, so if you know what SMO is, make sure you write your SMO number. All right, write your SMO number, write it. Then after writing your SMO number, the next thing you're going to see is they will now ask you, how many home launches have you done this month? Florence said new. Make sure you are organizing home launches. Make sure it will give you a very big boost. Then number 2 is, which level are you in your SMO training? Florence is on week 4. Then the next thing you're going to see is, did you attend today's cell meeting? She attended, which is a good one. Then how many people did you prospect today? She prospected 7 persons. 7 persons, okay? Okay. How many people did you book today? Neil. How many did you follow up today? 1. Specify other things you did today. She said she prospected, she followed up 4. You said you followed up 1 up here. Down, you said you followed up 4. Thing is not matching, no. It's not matching. Then she did personal development. Then total number of sign-ups, nil. Total personal sign-ups, nil. Have you activated this month? Nil. How many APs have you personally sponsored? Nil. So just go through these reports. Go through your reports. Florence, please, Florence, make sure that you meet your Kingsman tomorrow. Have a one-on-one meeting with your Kingsman tomorrow. Very important. Just have if I chat the person this night, or your ECL, just chat your ECL this night. There's something the person will tell you, right? Or even you can even tell the person some of your challenges. Based on what we discussed tonight, maybe you have even seen some places you can make adjustments, but this report, you need to improve it, okay? It's not even going to take you to that place you want to go. So everybody that is, signing up newly, make sure you go through the reports and make sure that you're submitting your report so that you can have, if you are going astray, if something is not right in your team, your leader can even call you to order. All right. So with this now, we are going to usher in our own mentor, our own boss. In fact, the first time I signed up into this particular project, this is the person, he spoke to my first sign up. In fact, he might not even remember, but he called the person on phone and gave the person the assurance to go ahead with the project to make his payment. All right. As at that time, he was already a monthly millionaire. So this is the person that we are looking up to, and God has even called him to even liberate more people from poverty. And he's very equipped to do the job, right? Full of wisdom, he has the heart of gold, and he wants to make sure that each and every one of us here are dining and enjoying ourselves at the top with him and to achieve the vision. He said he has a very personal vision to raise nothing less than, I think, if I'm not mistaken, sir, he said 10,000 millionaires. 10,000. He said that's the last thing. I don't know if he has changed it. So inside, he said 10,000 millionaires. So I've already secured 1 slot for myself and many other slots for people in my team. All right. So make sure that anytime you see this person, there is 1 or 2 things of value in terms of mentorship that he has to offer. In fact, if you don't know him, I'm going to usher him now, right? And I want you to go to the chat box and welcome him with the best emojis. Welcome him. He's a top 20 in the whole of Nigeria. In fact, the company, Dr. Edgar Barton, knows him. Not he means he's been recognized as a top 20 earner in the whole of Nigeria. It's not a small thing. Please, let's go and appreciate him. Let's go and welcome him. A millionaire mentor, a top leader, a two-comma club, consistent monthly millionaire. We're not even talking about monthly millionaire again. All right. And he has raised so many millionaires. In fact, I've gotten so much value from him. I'm not seeing your appreciation on the chat box. I'm not seeing your appreciation on the chat box. You are not welcoming him very well. You are not excited. Please go to the chat box and welcome my own boss as he takes the center stage. Sir, you have the floor. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. Are you in the house? Sir, are you in the house? Please, more emojis. Welcome him, appreciate him. No other person than consultant ESOMCHI Anthony. Boss, we are waiting for you, sir. Are you in the house? I don't know if you are there. Okay, okay. All right, so while he comes up on stage, while he connects, all right, so we're going to talk about what is coming up. What is coming up? You need to prepare yourself for it, all right, and make sure that you are working to make sure that to become a Kingsman. There is a very powerful event coming up only for Kingsmen. The preparation is, in fact, it's on top gear now, and if you have gotten one or two sign-ups, if your people that you have signed up this week or last week have not filled their active partners form to be onboarded, make sure you get them to do it because of the next onboarding coming up. If they've not even filled their form, tell them the benefit of being active partners, all right, so that they can come on board and you start working with them, all right. So the Kingsman meeting is coming up with the mastermind. More information is going to be given on it. They're going to tell us more things, but I can tell you that if you're already in the level of Kingsman, start doing what it takes to raise other people to become Kingsmen, right? And I believe that with some of these things that we have learned tonight and the things you are still learning in our different cell meetings, as long as you are taking action, you are taking consistent, massive action, right? You will see yourself at the top, right? So I think we are going to wrap up the meeting, all right? I think we are going to wrap up the meeting and make sure you join cell meeting on time tomorrow. Make sure you join on time tomorrow. And guess what? With God on our side, we are what? Unstoppable. So thank you very much. I appreciate you all. God bless you all. And see you all. Bye for now. Good night.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you, Consultant Ago Kelechukwu Daniel for this wonderful training. Sorry, I've been battling to come into this meeting all this while. I so much appreciate you. You are really wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you. In fact, we all learned a lot. We learned a lot. Please, can we go to the chat section and appreciate him, please? Let's appreciate Ago Daniel. Please, let's appreciate Casey Kenechukwu Ago. Please, let's appreciate him. This guy is wonderful. We have a lot of potentials. We have a lot of people that we need to always even worship for what they have upstairs. These are first class. These are first class. These are first class. Wow. This is wonderful. God. In fact, I'm really so excited this night because of what I learned this night. I don't know about you. Some of us were not paying attention. Even with a bad network I had from where I went for lunch, I was there battling, trying to make sure that I stay to the end of this meeting. And I caught something. I caught something that will change my business today. I don't know about you, but by the special grace of God, I know that even if it's just 2% of people that are here that got the message from Kenechukwu Ago, I'm going to be one of the most happiest person in the world. Now, the question is, are we ready as active partners? Are we ready to do those things that we have never been doing before? Are we ready to be doing those things that we all have never done before? Are we ready to be doing it? In the aspect of that particular prospecting, how many people do you invite to Zoom today? How many people did you invite to our offices yesterday? How many people did you invite the day before yesterday? How many people are you going to invite tomorrow? That is the question. How many people? After all these things, after all this training, we all were, in fact, my ears are full with trainings. The question is this: are we doing all those things that we are learning? That is just the difference between you and I. I'm doing it. Tomorrow, this is a must. I must practicalize it to the extent that I need to know the difference between what I've been doing and what Kenechukwu told me this evening. I don't know about you, but I'm expecting each and every one of us to do what it takes to become successful. You need to do what other people are not doing. Like today, some of us are in the home lunches. Some people are not doing home lunches. So how will you compete with somebody that is doing most of those things? Some people went to 2 different home lunches today. You went for one. So don't expect that result from that person to be the same with your own. You are an active partner. Become an active and work hard as an active partner. Keep working as an active partner. Don't be afraid of working. Even the Bible said that anybody that don't want to work should not eat. Don't expect to eat if you are not working. That is what it is. You must work before you eat. So I want to appreciate everybody that stay to the end of this meeting with God on our side. I know that each and every one of us are unstoppable. So don't be dormant. This place is just a stepping stone. You are just moving to the next level as you are just starting this particular active partner as you are here. Don't think that you are here for just to stay here. We have another bigger platform where you're supposed to be. We have another bigger platform where you're supposed to be. So just vie for it and get to that particular place. So I want to appreciate everybody here. And I want to let you people know something. Do you know that I love you all? I don't know whether you people know that. I so much appreciate each and every one of you, and I love each and every one of you from beginning to the end. And I want to see you guys at the top very soon. I want to dine with you guys. And you know, Efanizo is coming. Efanizo is going to happen in the city of Lagos. So the question is, how many of us are we going to dine with? The people that met me in the city of Abuja last time, in fact, the few people that met me where I was sitting down, they can testify. They can know what happened on that very day. Two different sections that I had with them. It was something else. It was something else. And I'm expecting more persons in the state of Lagos. I want to have a good time with some of us that are serious-minded. I want to have a good time with us. So thank you so much, Daniel Lago, and thank you everybody here that have logged in and stayed to the end of the meeting. Bye for now. Bye.